I'm back again and again and again and again and again and So today I've got a really cool guest. We actually were in the same class in primary school. Weird. Anyway, as I said, that Queenstown has a lot of cool and beautiful people, so this is one of them. His name is Tuxman. A lot of you know him as Tuxman, so he is in the music industry and he'll tell us all about what he does. So I've got my guest. Nango Mr. Mqanyangwa.
Why so formal, man? Tax is okay.
Tuxman, the coolest guy in town.
Wow.
After me, obviously, because
I wouldn't take it that far.
I'm the coolest person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us what you do and how you came about to do it. Into zinjalo. Okay.
So basically, come on together, but they call me Tuxman or whatever. I'm a beat maker / sound engineer / music producer. Yeah, I think that basically sums up everything that I do. I've been doing this since, I'd say, professionally, so to speak, since 2007. I think they're at the end. Yeah, it's been a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, with you doing music, for me it makes sense because Moscow is known as a low jazz town.
Yeah.
So it makes so much sense for. It makes sense for me, Abando Basekomani, who
decide to actually go into music.
Because there's so much history at Komani with regards to music, and most people don't know it. That's why I think Gogo, I'm trying to get a few artists to just tell us a little bit about the things that they do. For instance, if they always reluctant to let us do this because it's considered as a hobby. Does your family feel the same?
I think anything that has to do with the art, abazali are always reluctant. For me, I didn't have that London. I think it was because abazali understand, but my older sisters, they were always supportive of
That's great.
Understand?
That's great.
Because they could see, about Daitan at a very young age. Like I always tell the story, abantu abaninzi abayazi ba-Rebecca before I made gospel.
Was pop.
She was actually pop. You understand?
Yeah.
But wabona ba ufika kukaBrenda akazulenza ixesha so she created a lane for herself and then she became. So I used to sing along to those songs about everything that ngomthanda umculo.
Really? That's cool.
Wayewuthanda umculo xa ndilandela history yakhe bengayazi. I think I found this about a year ago. It was actually a jazz drummer.
Wow,
going back to the uthetha yoba abazali are reluctant. He was like touring, like it was like a touring jazz drummer. Holland, Dadak. Like say, I was Spanish. Come back, find a job, scenes.
Yeah.
You understand?
Hectic.
So the first time I think was a Gauteng, the first time he came back, and then one Deshara again, and then. So, but for me, I mean, when they passed away, my sisters were there. They've always been supportive, And then, I mean, I've never really felt like but they're pulling me back.
Do you think you'd ever encourage your kids to do art?
Honestly, I wouldn't.
Go back 10.
The thing is, if they're born by Londo is really talented at what they do, awuyazi umntana potential like, you know what I'm saying? You understand? Ungathi mhlambi wena, because of the experiences that you have okanye that you had, ufune mhlambi umvala uyabo kade uvala umuntu was going to be like one of the most respected musicians in the world okanye artists in the world.
Yes, I think the biggest issue when it comes to the reputation of artists up in South Africa is that we don't learn the business side of things. That's what I'm trying to advocate. But teach yourself. If awukwazi esikoleni, teach yourself the business side of it, because creativity is not enough anymore.
It's never enough.
That's why you end up seeing the artists as like
they die broke most of the time.
They even broke now, and they're not sustaining their lives properly.
It's because most of the time in artists, when some of them learn about the business side of things, I understand. This is not what I've signed up for. I just want to sing. I want to be famous. I want to make a lot of money. I understand. In most, so sometimes they do get to learn the business side of things. Probably, this is going to be too much for me. So man, was on Denzel, and then hence they go to record labels.
So when I can go as the person, I would say, who's in the background, how do you guys deal with? Because I feel like you're also part of the artist side of things, because you guys make your money through.
We make the money through our recordings, the mixing, the masterings, the beats that we sell.
So, are there any, I would say, music producers out there who are just creatives and not looking at the business side of things?
I think as a music producer, you're forced to be in the business, because unlike an artist, as an artist you get signed, and then they write songs for you or whatever. So the people who produce that music, the entity does
abekho ke abantu who would say to you, or babekhona okanye basekhona abantu who would say Tux, kawenze logo beat apha for exposure, like
no, I don't play those games anymore. Like I told you, if you count from 2007 to now, that's like what, close to 20 years.
Because bayathanda the exposure.
Yeah, I know they do, and I don't play those games anymore, unfortunately. I've come across a lot of them. Yeah, especially in the beginning. Like in the beginning years, okay, you understand because you're still trying to make a name for yourself. They call it paying dues, by the way. So I paid my dues. So you can't come up to me and tell me that exposure. No, joke. I'm not gonna exposure.
True.
You understand?
And I think abantu don't necessarily get that, and they exploit a lot of artists and getting galando, you buy exposure, and then.
But I will say this though, like for instance, there's quite artists that are willing to work with like for free, because I know that I'm building a relationship on a show.
Kaloko, it's not necessarily for free, because you've got a different mindset, because at the end of somewhere in the future he's going to have to pay out. So
for instance, it's like
so you credit type of thing.
For instance, it's like saying I'm getting approached by an AKA or by a cast on I know for sure that those people, I probably wouldn't sell my beats to them. Yeah, but all I would say that, so to go you know what, can we split publishing here to 50-50? Yeah,
so that
obviously in other conditions, means that okay, at least make the song a single. You understand? Because if it becomes a single from Casper and AKA, that's guaranteed high rotation. You understand? High rotation, the collected royalties.
True.
You know,
which makes sense in the future. It's like a credit type of.
As much as Imal is of it's gonna be way more than what I would have charged him for the one song. I understand.
Which makes sense. I get it. I get it a lot. So why did you decide to do music? Why did you just
like the thing is,
from abantwana basezibeleni, and then you just decide to blow our minds and be a cool guy.
We're tired of the cool guy. No, the thing is, no, it's passion. For me, it was just loving music.
So why Fundel?
I studied sound, not music. Okay. So I think I was in grade 10 when I decided, okay, I'm gonna go study sound engineering. It's something that I learned to do. This lab is down, by the way. I mean, we used to go to in London, Two Stars for those sessions, Around that time, that's when I actually started messing around with software, learning how to make beats and stuff like that.
Good times. Those were good times.
Those were really dope times. Was trying to make it, but yeah, you know how cats is, man.
Just try and do it yourself and then invite.
I think that we get my hands about when I does what.
Really?
But not the Twist Stars, because the Twist Stars, it's a whole different thing. So it started from there, and then as much as I started making hip hop music, but the love for the love that I had for music, like R&B, everything, I taught myself how to tap into different genres, house, neo soul, jazz is love. That was a basic level.
So let's say you want to give advice to kids like me, like a kid that went to a school that doesn't have art and all of that, but then we are born by actually like this could be something, but and yes, banditi.
Okay.
What type of advice would you give children who want to pursue a career, not just the glitz and the glam and the fame that they think they could get,
but
the actual sense of
the first thing I would do is say do your research. Because talent alone is not enough. I think we said that before. Do your research. Know what the business is all about. I understand. Don't work for the glitz and glam.
Yeah.
Do not look for that. I understand. If you're passionate about this thing, just do you. Another thing is people like to chase the money when it comes to this music. Don't chase money when you make music. Yes,
patience.
Yeah, I understand. So don't chase money. And the money is gonna come to you straight up. Learn the business, be patient. Especially in the beginning years, you're gonna come across a lot of people abazofuna use. You understand? It's fine, take that. It's about you want to build me for yourself. Do the free work. But obviously you must be really time frame. But okay, when I've done so much, then you can start charging and doing stuff like that. To understand. So learn the business. Full by exploitation is contracts are very important as well.
So kuko abantu that I've seen in the industry, like njengoba ndisenza fashion and textiles, and then I decide I want to be a rapper now.
Okay.
So what do you think of those people who are out there?
Who are out there just jumping from
it? For them like taxi, mamela and I've decided.
Listen, man, like I always say this, if you can, why not?
Okay.
I'll give you this now. Now, perfect example.
Yeah, I mean, she's being consistent now, but then I've seen quite a few celebrities jumping from this and that and that and that, which
sometimes it's lando yoba okay. I'm sitting the influencer, I'm a fashionista. Now the following deny from what I'm doing right now, I've got this love for rap music and I think I can actually be able to pull it off.
Look,
those people are bored. Abanye gets the passion.
I love hip hop.
Well, yeah.
I love it to the core.
Yeah.
that does not mean that ndingakwazi uyovele ndiyorap.
Well, le ndiyitshoyo abanye abantu bona they see themselves as I think I can do this. If one can do it, so can I. So I mean, I'm always saying, man, I'm not about the hate, man. I mean, if it works,
I can rap along, but not just.
I mean, as long as you do it well, that's
solo.
all. I can never hate on you for. Wow, you're a rapper. You are a rapper. Then why not?
Well, I guess. But for me, I think it's Nizindo that I want to do before independent is to educate people about a lot of things. I think that's why Ndine is so invested as well, because I want to teach people. So that's why I want to have people like you who will just educate about the stuff that you guys do, because I really believe that art is something that can make things happen at some point. It's just that we just need to make people believe. Even the existing artists, but the artist needs to learn the business side of things. So ngaske see, and yes, man, because my last guest were the Bono brothers.
Okay.
They do styling and things like that, but they're based in Cape Town.
Okay.
So they are fashion stylists and they're quite cool. They twin brothers.
They do the things.
So it's quite cool what they do and what they would like to accomplish for APA. Ekomani gaske sikwazi udibana yabona le collaboration is just the one thing that I want to do. Is just that people are reluctant to work with other people, and there's not to because we don't do the same. Even if we're doing the same thing, we don't do it the same way.
We don't do it the same way,
So izinto ezinjalo ngaske sikwazi udibana sisebenzisane nje, something's gonna come up, because I keep saying this to people. Ikomani is in the middle of the Eastern Cape. But nothing happens here.
That's it, because I can't like there's nothing attractive to.
And I feel like art Lapa could make that happen. We could make. I know this is probably like a far-fetched dream, in 5 years or whatever, but the patience is there for us to just groom each other, because we could learn a lot of things from
each other.
Yeah, but sikwazi basi dibanise lento ibe into eyenzekayo. You know, whether you're not here or you're here or whatever it is, but abantu balapha can make things happen. That's why ngaske lando business side of things, because siyathanda uthembela kwi-arts and culture or kwi-sponsors in but at some point we need to be able to
make our own,
you know. So in I mean, I know I read an article that you were working with Indoye Back to the City.
Yes.
You see, that's a cool as event. That thing.
No, the event on Back to the City, it's okay because of COVID, obviously.
But that's just the essence of that.
To try and do something like that for APA. I mean, I've seen a couple of people who tried.
It doesn't have to be the same. But even into like-minded people, because I mean, I've met so many people going to certain types of events and you get what I mean? So in actually help instead of just going to a tavern. You know? So that's basically. I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, man.
I'm so glad. Are you back like forever?
No. I'm leaving at the end of this month.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving at the end of this month, so it's
no, man. I just I'm glad that ukwazi umane ugoduka abanye abantu bayachipa lo.
No man, like I always, whenever I get the chance, it's like yabona nje ngoba ngitratugile last year, I was so frustrated. Can't go to unyaka wonke.
Really?
Yeah, unyaka wonke.
Wow.
So at least I decided to make some time for myself this year, and ndaqonda ngihlale at least Jan, Feb, then get in Feb, I go back.
That's good. That's
Also,
good.
yeah.
I'm so glad that you are back, Nje. Noba it's for a little bit of time. Maybe we can inspire you to create other things out there.
Yeah, you never know but uzawuphuma nantoni mhlawumbi uzawuphula like ngenye imini bakusetshono sasithetha ngayo ngala mini.
Yeah, in Njeyana, I really enjoy having even nabantu bangekho kwi-arts actually, because you know, because they've got a different perspective of what they see. Yabona. So into ezinjeya, but ngaske siqokelelane man, you know.
Let's do it.
Don't leave your homies behind.
Nah, never that. I mean, at some point in time it's gonna happen. Mhlawumbe sizawusiya kuba reluctant ke sonke simise ingqondo, you know, come up with something, you know, that's gonna change the way about this sequence down.
Hopefully, but zikhona nje events ezimane senzeka here and
there.
Yeah,
I've been to a couple, I think. It happens once a year. Kings and Queens.
Oh yeah.
That was a really dope event.
There's this small thing that they usually do. I think bazayenza futhi ngoku on Sunday for Valentine's.
Okay.
It's a group bayacula.
Who is this?
I think it's a Michael. Ebanlanda yengu Avis.
My
coffee.
Oh, is it?
They usually have events there. It's actually quite a cool setting. Nice.
So it's a bit on a Sunday. Okay, but it's a Valentine's Day, so
I'm sure by inviting me.
Okay. If it's for us, it's fine.
But it's at 4:00, so I think I might just pop by and see what's up, you know, because one of the band members, Pioneer, is also a fine artist.
Okay.
So you get to see.
Yeah, you get to see people, you know, Mango Network.
Yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having
me and you coming here and having a nice conversation about nice stuff.
Yeah,
thank you so much. I've known this guy since we were like this high.
Sure. Sure.
So yeah man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully we will do great things.
Most definitely. Let's just work towards
together, separately, as a community, whatever it is.
This thing, like,
yeah.
Let's work towards it.
It makes sense for me.
Yeah, it might just breed something very.
No, but by 5. I really don't mind.
Yeah.
We don't have to by 1,000. No, but by 5. As long as we're moving, that's all I want.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Peace.